well, welcome everyone. My name is Carrie, and today I'm going to be teaching a 40-minute BOSU balls and bands class. We'll start, of course, with our few-minute warm-up, maybe 5 minutes, maybe a little bit less than that, and then we'll segue into using the bands with the BOSU as well as the spindly ball. I want you to know, if you do not have either of those things, the BOSU or the stability ball, you can definitely partake in the class. You just won't have that element of decreasing stability and getting the benefit for balance and that sort of thing. But definitely can do all the exercises just the same, okay? But I wanted to give you some ideas of what you can do using the BOSU and the ball. Wonderful inventions, wonderful tools. If you can, I would definitely purchase them for your home use, okay? So we'll start with that, like I said, our warm-up, and we'll get into doing one set of all the exercises, maybe two, depending on how quickly the class goes. I'm never usually right on with the timeline, but we'll definitely get through 8 exercises using all of that equipment, at least one set, okay? As per usual, you guys, pace yourself, take breaks at your own accord, grab some water. It's a bit of a cooler day. I always say that, but then who knows when you're going to be viewing the videos, it might be a hot day on that day, so please make sure that you're well hydrated, okay? And then of course we're going to end off with our static stretches. Okay, so with that said, let's put on our game face, let's have some fun, and we'll get started with our warm-up. Okay, you guys, I'm just going to put my clock down, and we'll get started here. Okay, so make sure you got space around, and of course if you haven't already been, if you're viewing this video for the first time and you haven't been doing any exercise videos prior to this, then I do recommend that you go and visit the Park U Plus, which you can find on my website, which is innerstrength.fit. Okay, and just make sure that you're okay to exercise. Okay, so here we go, marching it out. Let's take those shoulders back, big shoulders backwards, nice and tall. Remember, tummy tight. Okay, we always want to make sure that we've got good posture. Okay, let's go wide a little bit here, and let's just swing. Okay, so swinging those arms side to side, we're just loosening up, getting that body prepared, right, for more intense activity, getting warmer, getting looser, getting mentally into it too. Okay, good. And let's now step, touch, and one arm punch. Step, touch, one arm punch. Or let's actually take that foot behind. Okay, so just exaggerate that length. And reach, okay, keep those shoulders down, away from the ears, okay, good, and reach, excellent, you guys. Let's change this up, give me a little pull now, okay, so hamstring curl, kicking your glutes. Remember, of course, if I'm going too fast, then slow it down to your own ability, okay, to your own liking. If I'm not going fast enough, then you can pick it up slightly, right? But of course, be mindful of how fast we're moving through, right? We want to slowly go from normal heart rate, right, into a working heart rate, okay? Nice and gradually. If we go too fast, that's when we kind of poop out, right? And we get tired really quickly. Excuse me. So just nice and slowly, we'll get there, right? It's all about winning the race, or how fast we get to win the race. That makes sense? It's the journey, right? It's the journey. Enjoy it on the way up. Okay, here we go. Let's go back to our step touch and our swing here. Okay, where that little philosophical tangent came from, I have no idea, but anyway. Okay, and let's now take those arms up. Give me some knees gang. Okay, so tummy tight, nice and tall. Okay, good. And reach and pull, reach and pull, reach and pull. Okay, it's a good time to also think about how you're feeling, right? Anything bothering you, anything hurting you? How strong do you feel that today, right? Every day we train, you know, it's a little different. Sometimes we really have it. Sometimes we're just there doing the work because it's the day on the calendar to train. Okay, I know that. I know what it's like. We don't always feel like doing the work, but we know we got to do it. Okay. Good. And if you haven't already caught on, let's tap those heels behind. Okay. And let's change this up in a few. Let's go for 4, 3, 2. Bring that heel in front now. Okay, so a little bit under the thigh. Take the knees off to the sides, nice and tall. Reach up with those arms. Keep them up. Okay, stretch out the shoulder there. Good. And let's go for 4, 3, 2, and last one. Give me a little heel bicep curl. Heel bicep curl. Okay, funk this up any way you want, right? There's no really wrong or right per se of doing these dynamic stretches, you guys. Okay, the idea is just to go through all our planes, all our joints, ranges of motion, whatever the joints do, right? Because every joint does something different. So let's just take those arms out to the side with those legs. Too much, then toe tap, okay? But yeah, the idea is just to kind of get everything lubricated and loose, right? Get that body less stiff. Okay, and believe me, I know what that's like. Here's 4, 3, 2, let's go backwards now, rotate our cuffs, so elbows in. Okay, so really deepen the shoulder there, particularly the back of the shoulder. Okay, really squeeze those shoulder blades as we're bringing those arms up to the side. Okay, those hands go to the side. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and last one. I'm going to just do a little side to side squat here. So reach up with those arms. I'll go to the side to show you. So reach up, squat back, like so. Remember with that squat, good posture, long and flat. Okay, so your best posture. Reach back for that outhouse. Okay, let's just do a couple more. So nice one to end off with. Okay, here we go. Last one. Down and up. Good. Deep breath in. Marching it out. Let's go again. Deep breath. And exhale. Okay, one more time. Deep breath. And exhale. Excellent work, you guys. Okay, here's your chance. If you need it, grab a sip of water. I'm okay for now. I'm just going to look at our first exercise. So we're going to grab the band. Okay. If you had one band, that's fine. Okay, one band can serve the whole purpose of all the exercises. What we're going to do is we're going to use the band with the BOSU to start. So we're going to do a lunge, okay? So picking your left leg, okay? Picking your left leg, place it on the BOSU, okay? We're going to take the left hand to the hip and then the right, the left arm. Let me think about this now. I'm getting all confused. Okay, so just pick the same side that's on the BOSU, okay, with the arm that you're going to anchor that. And then the other side is going to go up. So we're essentially working contralateral opposite limbs. Okay, so nice and tall. I'll just demo, of course, like I always do. You're going to punch to the ceiling, okay, as we do a lunge. So, of course, that knee doesn't go past the toe, okay. The knee should stay above the ankle joint, right? And nice tall posture again. Again, if you don't have a BOSU, you do it on the ground, you just don't get that balancing factor, okay? And believe me, if you got it, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so let's shoot for 15, you guys. Nice and tall, let's rock. Breathe out. Okay, there's 2. Now I should say whichever way you feel more natural to breathe out on, okay, do what comes naturally for you, because really both the arm and the leg we're working kind of different. Okay, it's a different concentric, eccentric muscle force, different ways. So it'll work whatever way you feel more natural to breathe out on. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so here we go. Let's do it, let's do it. We've got 6 more. Nice and slow here. There's 5. Okay, and 4. Nice and strong, nice and tall. Keep the shoulders down. 3. Okay, struggle for balance, struggle for balance. 2. That's what it's about. And last one, done. Beautiful. Okay, so switch sides. I'm just going to say switch sides. Okay, again, I didn't cue it, but the palm faces you. Okay, so nice and tall with that hand. Anchor it with the opposite side. Okay, you know what to do, gang. Let's rock. Punch the ceiling. 1. Okay, punch the ceiling. 2. Here's 3. Okay, keep the shoulders down. 4. Nice and slow. 5. Okay, back knee goes straight down. Remember, we're not lunging forward. Okay, there's 7. I know it's embedded in the name of the lunge, but really it's a bit of a misnomer. We don't lunge forward, okay? There's 10, I believe. We just take that back knee straight down. 5. Okay, keep working with me, gang. Keep working with me. 4. Okay, there's 3. Here we go. 2. Okay, make it count. Make it count. And done. Beautiful. Awesome. Okay, a BOSU goes to the side. We grab our ball. Keep the band. Okay, I just transitioned back and forth between the 2. We're going to straddle now. So different straddling the ball is not sitting on the ball. Straddling the ball, I kind of say it's like riding a horse. So approach it from behind. Okay, I'll go this side just so you can kind of see me. And the knees are pointing down. Your feet are back. Okay, if you're feeling a little bit unstable and insecure, not being close to a wall, then place the ball against the wall. Okay, you could always put your toe against it as well. It's going to be hard to do if you're doing the band with it. Okay, to hang on. But make it safe for you, okay? But if you want to get the element of the stability ball versus the band, then be against the wall and be free with those arms, okay? But if you're putting the two together, okay, shoulders down, it looks like this. We're going to squeeze that ball as we draw that band into our chest and then go back out. Do not release all that tension on the ball, okay? Keep it going, a little bit of pressure, okay? Because if you relax, it's kind of like this relaxing. It's like relaxing the band, right? Okay? Like dropping a weight. So always tension, gang, quality movements. Nice and tall, shoulder width apart. Okay, drop the shoulders, tummy tight. Let's do it. Squeeze and pull. As hard as you can, you want to try to pop that ball. Squeeze and pull. Okay, going forward and squeeze. If you need a little bit more resistance with that band, did you see what I did? I cinched up, right? There's 4. I'll turn to face you there. Okay, squeeze 5. And in front. Let's do it again. Squeeze 6. Okay, squeeze 7. Okay, keep the shoulders away from the ears, right? Always, 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 right? 8. Those shoulders and those ears want to have lots of distance. That means you're using your lower trapezius, okay? Upper trapezius, lower trapezius. Okay, that's the weaker one. And that's really the one that factors in for posture, right? And postural stabilization. Okay, we've got this, we've got this. Let's go 5 more. Okay, in front, soft elbows. Let's go 4, squeeze hard. Okay, don't let all that air out. There's 3, slow in front, soft elbows. Here we go for 2, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Nice and tall, give it all you got. Okay, tighten everything up. And back to where we start, right? No cheating, no cheating. We should feel it here, okay? Okay, ball outside, we're back on here. I'm just gonna put this back because from doing so many of these classes now, I've learned when I cut my head off, and it's usually when the BOSU is really close. So we're gonna do a squat on here. Okay, we're also going to do a chest press. So the band is gonna go underneath your arms, okay? And I don't like these long tails. So I'm going to cinch them up. Okay, so depending on how broad you are, okay, I can't see that your ankles are going to be under your shoulders. Okay, it's a little bit easier for me because I'm quite narrow, but you might find that your feet are a little bit more narrow in than your shoulders, okay? So obviously you want to be safe, you want to be comfortable, but if you go too wide, what's going to happen is you're going to be doing this, okay? So be safe on that BOSU. We're going to start with our arms are in front, okay? So nice and tall. I'm just going to go to the side to show you, okay, to start anyway. And we're going to do our squat. Okay, come back up with a chest press. So shoulders are down, right? Not here, but here. So again, we're going to go down as low as comfortable for you. Breathe out as we come up. Okay, are we ready, gang? You're doing 15 with me now. Here we go. So slow and up. Okay, nice and slow. Hold it a second or two once you get down there, right? Okay, work. Feel your feet constantly readjust, okay, reorientate themselves. Make sure that you're not going to fall off that BOSU, okay? Or even if you're on the ground, okay? Although it would be a little bit more challenging because our bodies are used to being on 2 feet, right? So you're not going to get that same sort of sensory perception, sensory information coming in, struggling for balance, because we're not struggling for balance when we're on 2 feet, right? When we're on the ground, 2 feet about shoulder width apart, you're used to being there. So there's no challenge in that, okay? There's no challenge in that whatsoever. Okay, in order to be working on balance and be working on proprioception, you have to put your body into what's called an unstable but controlled environment. This is controlled, but it ain't stable, right? Okay? Okay, I don't know how many we've done, but I'm gonna just say 3 more. I get sidetracked, I know. Here's 2. And one last one, here we go. Nice and strong, flat back, whatever you can muster, and done. Beautiful, awesome job, gang. Okay, good. Take a sip if we need it, okay. BOSU to the side, our ball. Okay, so we're grabbing our ball again. And this one we're gonna be, oh, this is a good one too. Oh, they're all good. Here we go, so it's a tricep press down. I'm gonna angle myself to the side. So you can do the standing, right? Okay, so just infer that. I'm gonna go right hand to left shoulder. I'm gonna do what I'm doing because it just makes it easier for my brain, okay? Grab one tail or grab 2 to make it harder. Okay, so with this color band, I'm just gonna grab one. I know what I can do. So press down, okay? Make it harder, stability-wise. Okay, so we can just hold it up and do this, or we can add on maybe another muscle group. Okay, I know we just did the squat, but we could also do our 4 quad muscles, okay, if you so want. So it looks like this, okay, you decide. Nice and tall, tummy tight, shoulders down, let's go. 1, okay, 2, anchor, 3, so really grab onto that shoulder. 4, no slack in that band. See how I keep cinching up? I'll make it a little bit harder for myself. Okay, stretch it out. That's 6, I believe. There's 7. Okay, nice and strong and tall. 8. If it's too much with the leg, okay, focus on maybe the upper body. If you really want to use the class more for balance, stability, and get more core work out of it, then maybe you want to do the leg instead. Okay, so again, you decide what works for you. What do you want to train today? Okay, what do you want to get out of it? But remember, you guys, it's quality movements, right? Quality movements. Okay, give me 2 more. Good. Last one. And done. Awesome. Okay, switching sides. So I'll just go this way so you can see a different angle. So again, other hand to the shoulder. Okay, grabbing 1 or 2 tails, nice and tall. Okay, you decide what you want to do with that leg. Ready, and let's go for it. 1 kick out. Okay, here we go, 2. Now you might find that you're a little bit more wobbly on the ball than me, okay? And that's what you need, right? You don't want it to be necessarily, you know, close to perfect, okay? I don't like that word perfect, you guys know that. So you don't want it really, really spot on, because then you're not getting any benefit, okay? Now I could probably do something a little bit more intense than this, but then I wouldn't be able to really showcase a good exercise to you. So if you're finding you're a little bit more wobbly than me, that's a-okay, but as long as you're not all over the mat, right? You're not almost falling off that ball, right? Because we don't want to create bad connections, okay? Bad connections are harder to untrain, okay? So get the motion right. Be out of your comfort zone a little bit, but not overextend yourself, okay? Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna just say, oh, let's go 3. I did 1 or 2 extra, no big deal. Okay, last one. And done. Awesome. Okay, ball down, ball down, ball down. And we're going to segue into this exercise. So with the band, okay, back to our BOSU. Okay, standing. This is another one I want to be back here. Okay, we'll do one side. So grab your left leg, gang. Okay, stability, balance, nice and tall. And we're going to go left and right, okay? Too much, stand both feet on the ball if you need to, okay? You want to be a little bit unstable but controlled. Ready, nice and all, here we go. 1, 2, okay, 3. Make sure that you've got no slack in that band, okay, no slack. 5, okay, see I'm wobbling, that's good. This is a challenging one for me, for sure. Okay, that's what you need. Okay, be safe, be controlled, but undoubtedly it's unstable. Yes? Good, good. Hopefully you guys are working just as hard as me. Okay, if you want to stand on 1 foot on the ground, that's a-okay too. Okay, so let's go for it, you guys. Here we go for 6, 5, stay tall, 4, here we go for 3, keep coming, 2, 1 last final one. Awesome job. Grab a seat, sip, and I'll see you in a few seconds. Okay, thanks.